Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 12th through the 18th of June 2022. Hope you guys had a great week. I'm going to take a quick second, like I normally do, to remind you that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. If that is your situation, I do encourage you to check your other signs and placements and see if those readings may resonate better. Also, keep in mind that in a general reading, the energies can reverse or flip-flop. It's not really that unusual. If you are interested in a personal reading, that information can be found in the small box underneath this reading. So let's get started, Gemini. Spirit, can I have the energy of Gemini? Wow, okay. All right, so Gemini, you are starting with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. We have the Moon in reverse, along with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Two of Cups in the reverse, along with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Ooh, some heavy energy here. Okay, so there is a karmic aspect to what I'm seeing. And I wouldn't be too alarmed by that. I mean, that's, after all, one of the reasons we're here is to clear karmic debt or to learn lessons. So a lot of times people get a little worried when I say that, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm just pointing it out for you. What I can see is that there is a lack of clarity in a subject. You may also be seeking that clarity, and some of you may feel as if you're not being dealt with honestly. I do see that there is someone here that you are likely not talking to, and if you are in communication with this person, you do feel that there's a lack of honesty. And I'm seeing this lack of clarity pretty strongly. What I do see, though, is that there is a realization for you that you are feeling a bit stuck. You're beginning to understand that you're feeling stuck, that you're not moving forward the way you want. I'm also seeing that there is there's a loss. There's an understanding that there's a loss. So it's almost like it just dawned on you that about this loss. Now, for some of you, you've discovered or you've found out something that is either about this loss, especially if it's financial. You may have discovered that there has been a financial loss, or there's some kind of a secret or something that's come out that has caused a loss of stability or a loss of finances. So I can see that you're not happy about it, though. There's definitely a sense of being unhappy. I'm also seeing a connection that is either there's been a very big argument or there's been a breakup and you're very unhappy about that. So it looks like, Gemini, you're dealing with a lot this week. Definitely a lot going on for you. Let's see who's in your energy. Show me who's in the energy of Gemini. All right, we have the Hangman, Six of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So the person in your energy, I feel as if this person, they're kind of waiting. They're waiting for something to become successful. There's an energy of it taking quite a bit of time, and in some manner that coincides with either not talking or the dishonest communication, or the lack of clarity. But there is a sense of this person waiting. And I'm also seeing that with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, they feel that there's a lack of a foundation in this connection. They do want it to be successful, and that's why they're kind of literally hanging in there. They're kind of waiting. They're waiting to see if it's going to be successful, but right now they feel that there is a lack of a foundation, and they're feeling that this is what has caused this breakup or this argument. depending upon your situation. Now, and I'm not saying that is what caused it. I'm saying from their perspective, that's what I'm seeing. Let's see the energy of the connection. All right, we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, there's a breakup here. Something long-term. So there's a loss or a breakup. Now, for some of you, there's a financial loss. Because I'm seeing that in your energy. I'm seeing it in the connective energy. There's financial losses. Or a loss of stability. But the current status of this connection is there is no stability. You're perceiving it as a loss. They're perceiving it as a loss of stability. Both of you may be experiencing some financial issue with it. Let me see what is affecting this connection. That's a little much. Four of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, there it is again. So for some of you, this is a divorce. For others, it's an ending. Oh, it was Five of Wands. I'm sorry. I apologize. Well, that makes a lot more sense. Five of Wands in the reverse indicates that if you are in conflict with this person, that's going to end. And it will affect this connection. It may have already ended, and this may be where you're getting this clarification from, this understanding of the loss. If you were in a conflict with this person, especially legally or over a financial issue, they feel as if they won this conflict. And it would have constituted a loss for you. Let's see what the outcome is at the end of the week. But the conflict is ending or has ended. Show me the outcome at the end of the week. I'm curious what tried to come out. Four of Cups reverse tried to come out. So there must be some fleeting thoughts on somebody's behalf of looking at the other person, noticing the other person. The outcome is a Star in reverse, which tells me that, you know, somebody's kind of given up hope on this connection. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Now, you might be dealing with a fire sign. That would be a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. But as underlying energy, that indicates that there may be a very strong physical attraction between the two. However, that being said, I feel like there's a desire for somebody to take action. I don't know that that's going to happen because your person is in this waiting energy and, you know, you're kind of experiencing some loss. But there is a desire for there to be some action, and I definitely see that there's a strong physical connection. There's an attraction here. Let's see, let's clarify, Gemini. Why is the Ace of Swords in reverse? Okay. We have the Eight of Swords along with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Now, underlying energy, it's in the upright. So, I do feel like, Gemini, you're not going to take action on this, but you think about this person a lot. And that's exactly what I was feeling. You think about this person, you're in your head about this person or this situation possibly a lot. Because there may be just a lack of clarification, or if you're not talking with this person, you're wondering what they're up to, what they're doing. Some of you, you're wondering who they're doing what with, but I don't see you taking any action. I really don't. Let's see, let's look at the next energy. A lot of thinking though, a lot of being up in your head about it. You know, not able to let go of those thoughts. All right, we have the Ten of Cups reversed, Four of Wands reversed, Ten of Wands reversed. Again, I'm seeing that ending. Very unhappy about this ending, but also feeling like, you know, you just want to be done with the problems. So I feel like the loss, this feeling of loss, the loss of stability or the loss of financial issues, I do feel like, you know, it's very problematic for you. It's making you unhappy. And so I do think that you are desiring to let go of all of that. And it is going to end, because with this Five of Wands in reverse, whatever conflict is occurring is going to end. So it's going to put an end to the cycle. You are going to feel some relief from it. However, it may not be exactly in the way that you want. I see that there's a lack of happiness. You may find out some things here that you're not going to be happy about. Or some things may come out into the open that's going to make you feel unhappy. That could even be, you know, from your side. Definitely seeing an ending. For some of you, it's a divorce and a feeling of loss. Let's see. Yeah. I feel like it plays on your mind a lot, Gemini, and you're just ready for the problems and issues to be over. Wanting to kind of free yourself from that. Yeah, Ace of Wands reversed. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Swords reversed. So you are moving towards stability, but I do feel like you're moving very slowly. I do see this ending, and that's what's kind of slowed you down. It's affected your stability a great deal, and so you're moving very slowly but steadily towards more stability. If you've had a financial loss, you are going to regain your equilibrium there as well, but it's going to be slow. I'm not going to lie, it's going to be slow. A lot of you do feel that the person you're connected with has not been honest with you. You may feel that this person has lied. I can see that for some of you there was an argument. Knight of Swords in the reverse can sometimes indicate an argument, but essentially I feel as if your thought is that in order for you to move towards your stability, you're not going to be speaking with this person. You're not going to have communication with this person, because I feel like you're just unhappy with the entire situation, and you're just ready for it to be done. So let's look at their energy. Why is the Hangman here? Five of Coins and the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, so your person may feel as if either they've been left out in the cold, they may feel abandoned. I do again see some kind of a secret, some kind of a information that has come out, something that if it hasn't come out, they're waiting for it to. And there's definitely a feeling like it's going to. Because the High Priestess is the carrier and the keeper of secrets. So I don't know who has the secret. It's not clear to me. It could be either of you. And actually it could be both of you. But I can see that the person that you are connected with does have this sense of feeling iced out. Feeling as if they're, in a sense, emotionally abandoned. There's a sense of hurt here. And I do feel like this person is still kind of waiting for you. There's a little bit of an air of holding on, of waiting. Let's see why the Six of Wands is here. Now they could be waiting, for some of you, they're waiting for some information to come out. And it looks to me like, Gemini, you just want to be done with this situation. So I can see why they would feel that they've kind of been iced out. I see that you don't want to have communication with them. All right. Again, we have the Six of Wands, clarifying the Six of Wands, and the Three of Cups reversed. Yeah, so if there is a conflict, especially with regard to money, I do feel like this person is going to be, they're going to come out successful. It's going to constitute a loss for you, so be aware of that, especially if it's a divorce situation. And I can also see that this person is just very unhappy. I don't see that they're looking for reconciliation at this point. They seem very unhappy, but there's a determination to be successful with regard to whatever this conflict is. So I feel like what they're waiting for is for some kind of information to come out. Why is it Three of Pentacles in reverse? Why is it Three of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, they're determined to win at all costs. Five of Swords, along with the Page of Swords in the reverse. So again, I'm seeing a lack of communication. This person is very determined in this conflict that they're going to win. I mean, they're gonna fight, and they're gonna fight very hard, because I do feel that, especially if there is a financial situation, this financial situation threatens their stability in some way, and that's why they're going to fight so hard. But I don't feel like they're going to tell you this. I feel like they're keeping that to themselves. They're keeping private about that, but they're going to fight. And if they feel that you have lied to them, and some of them do, that's just going to amp it up even more. So the conflict is going to end, but I'm going to tell you this: the person you are connected to here is in fight mode. And they are definitely, they wanna win this. Let me look at the connection. I don't know what you've got going on here, Gemini, but it does look like it, for a lot of you, it in some way affects you financially. And if not that, just your stability. All right, we have the Sun in reverse. We have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so they're the ones who walked away. They've walked away. You may be wondering why. Again, I see that lack of clarity. Maybe even a little bit of unhappiness and depression. I definitely see unhappiness. For some of you, a little bit of depression, but there's just a lack of clarity here. With regard to this, I see the loss. I see a preoccupation again with money. Both parties feeling a loss, you know, financially or with regard to stability. And for you, Gemini, there's just a general sense of not really understanding exactly why things have ended or why you're experiencing this loss. And for them, I can see that they're the ones who have decided to walk away. It's because they are not feeling emotionally fulfilled. So they're walking away in order to find fulfillment for themselves. Why is the Five of Wands in reverse? All right, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So the conflict's going to end. I see that. I do see that you still have emotions for this person. And I'm also seeing that they have an attachment still to you. So Pentacles again are coming up on their side. I do think that they are feeling a loss. So for some, there's going to be basically a compromise made. You may have a soft spot for this person in some manner. I don't see you extending yourself to them, but there is you have a soft spot towards them. You do have emotions towards them. There's going to be a desire to end this conflict. Be careful though, Gemini, because what I'm seeing is that this person could be maneuvering in order to end the conflict with you. So be careful. I just feel as if there's a craftiness. There's a, you know, as if this person feels that they may outfox you. So be careful with that. Let's see the outcome. What is the Star in reverse? We have the Seven of Coins reversed. We have the Two of Coins reversed. And we have the Emperor. Okay, so signs that I see. I'm seeing Aries. I definitely see water signs, which would be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Let's see. Fire signs, which would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So I do see a decision being made. But the decision is made because somebody just kind of gives up hope. And actually it's shared energy. So it's kind of both parties giving up hope on the connection. You because you want to move forward in this situation. The person you're dealing with, I do feel like they're just going to kind of take charge of things here. Now, this person could be somebody who's used to being in charge. They could be somebody who might be a little bit older. They are used to taking charge of situations. For some, possibly a father or a mother. But make no mistake, this person is in fight mode, even though they're not going to tell you. And they are going to come to you with a compromise because they have experienced this loss. But I do feel there may be a manipulative type of energy here. There's a feeling of them wanting to succeed no matter what. And it's almost like they're going to outfox you here. So this could be somebody who... they could be a little bit controlling at their worst, but somebody who takes charge at their best. Okay, I do not see you wanting to invest in this connection any longer. Kind of giving up, making a decision that you do not want to invest any longer. Both parties feeling a bit unbalanced by this whole interaction. And it's really due to the conflict and the way the conflict is being handled. But they're going to take charge of it. I do see them coming out successful, but it's primarily because, Gemini, you're deciding that you just want to move forward in your life. And you are going to. It's going to be slow, but you are going to. Yeah, here it is again. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. Now, some of you may be moving forward with someone else, but that's not necessarily everyone. If so, it's somebody that you do feel very attracted to. They may have a child, but I do see you regardless moving forward in your life. That's very clear. This has been very problematic. It's a loss for you. You're unhappy with the situation and you just want to be done. They're in fight mode. I would be very careful of that energy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull some tea leaf cards. I'll pull one for each of you and one for the connection. All right, so for them, we have Cain. Pay attention to your health. So, cross watcher, be careful. There could be a health issue at hand here for you. For your person, we have Cat, a two-faced friend. So be careful, Gemini, that you don't have somebody that is, you know, assisting this other person in this connection. And then for the connection itself, we have Wreath. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Sorrow over a loss. You're both feeling this loss. Okay, I hope this has been helpful. I know it's a little bit of a tough read here, Gemini, but if you would like and share the video. If it has resonated with you at all, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate that. And if you would like to drop a comment, feel free to do so. I read all of them. Until I see you next week in the weeklies, namaste.